Hola YouTube, seguimos en Kingdom Come Deliverance. Y ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es ir a hablar con Kobila porque el tío quería que le explicáramos un poco cómo iban nuestras investigaciones. Así
Hey,
que, bueno, este es su
Henry's come to
caballo,
see
ahí
you.
está. Excelente.
Greetings. What business have you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Ay, mira qué bonito que nos ha dado dinero solo por ir a hablar con él. Tío, qué tío más majo, ¿no? Joder, tío, qué tío más majo, por Dios. Este hombre es un trozo de pan. Vale, pues vamos a empezar la siguiente misión que se titula Todo lo que reluce. Y tenemos que ir a ver dónde se ha entregado la pasta falsificada. Así que vamos a cortar un poquito y cuando lleguemos al sitio, pues volvemos. ¿Qué os parece? Venga, hasta ahora. Vale, pues este es el camino, creo. Ahí hay una caravana, una cosa ahí que se han chocado, un accidente. Y hay cadáveres.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
A ver. Calzas. No tiene nada este tío. Esto es muy difícil, así que no voy a poder abrirlo. Este tampoco tiene. Es raro que ninguno de los dos tenga las llaves de la cosa esta, ¿no? Del cofre. O sea, llevan un cofre y ninguno de los dos la puede abrir. Es muy extraño, no voy a poder. Está muy difícil. Es que se cierran, o sea, es imposible. Vale, aquí hay un rastro de sangre. Así que venga, vamos a seguirlo. Y que sea lo que Dios quiera. Pues ese es parece que es el campamento de los carboneros de la otra vez, ¿no? De la misión aquella que teníamos que hablar con los carboneros, ¿os acordáis? Pues creo que es aquí.
Someone must have seen or heard something.
Explora, vale. Tiene que haber alguien para preguntarles, ¿no? Seguir el rastro de sangre del carromato emboscado. Me la dan por completada. Vale, tiene que haber alguien aquí para... Ah, mira, ahí hay un señor. Mr. Mudafuka.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What happened at the crossroads?
Huh?
I'm a friend of his.
Who?
That fellow you brought here. I need to find him. I have to help him. I owe it to him, you see.
I don't know nothing and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boria?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
Vale, pues nos ha dicho que está en la cabaña. Supongo que es la que estaba por donde hemos venido. La cabaña esa que estaba allá a lo lejos. Así que vamos a ir a esa. Y a ver si podemos interrogarlo y que nos diga un poco qué coño ha pasado aquí con esos dineros. Aquí hay un señor.
Good health to you.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merhoyed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Do you know who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away, in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Vale, pues ya tenemos la llave, perfecto. Así que vamos para allá. Y a ver qué sucede aquí. Vamos a preparar el caballo, que estaba a tomar por culo. Aquí hay un señor, hola. Nada, un carbonero estándar. Pues venga. Hola, mercenario.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Oh, thank God.
I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Damn it. Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Ay, mira, que el Joseph pira corriendo, el cabrón. No te huyas, anciano. ¡Anciano! Corre, ¿por dónde ha ido el tío? Por aquí, a lo loco. A ver, no lo veo, ¿eh? O sea, lo veo en el minimapa, en la brújula. Pero a él a sí mismo... Ahí está. ¡Colegui! ¡Colegui! ¡Colegui, ven! ¡Colegui, ven! Poco. Colegui. Que te quiero enseñar una cosa, amigo. ¿Conoce usted a mi señor y salvador llamado Espada de Acero? Ahí. Joder, ese vato, o sea, ¿cómo puede correr? ¿Qué? ¿Ha desaparecido? Ah, no, está ahí, está ahí. Está ahí todavía. No, ahora ya no está. ¿Dónde cojones se ha metido? Ahora sí que ha desaparecido. ¿Qué cojones? Se ha pirado, tío. ¿Qué? ¿Habéis visto? De repente desapareció del camino y... Nada, pues nada, tenemos que ir a la taberna de Sásaba a enfrentarnos a él. Así que voy a cortar aquí y cuando llegue allí pues nos vemos, ¿qué os parece? Hasta ahora. Vale, pues ya estamos en la taberna esta de Sásaba. Así que en teoría el tío está por aquí sentado. Vamos a... Ah, mira, está ahí. Como si no hubiera pasado nada, el cabrón. Hola, amigo, ¿qué tal?
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the big willow tree.
I'll be there.
I will expect you.
Vale, pues voy a ir ahí, me voy a preparar y cuando llegue el viejo para el combate, pues nos vemos. Así no tenemos que esperar mucho porque hay que esperar al alba y no sé qué historias. Así que voy a cortar otra vez y así hago el vídeo un poquito más corto, ¿qué os parece? Venga, hasta ahora. Bueno, pues aquí estamos, el señor anciano está llegando, así que voy a empezar a ponerme putis y cosas porque este tío es durete. He tenido que intentarlo una vez antes y me ha reventado. Me ha reventado. Así que voy a ponerme... Bueno, voy a quitarme primero peso y voy a ponerme cosas guays para esto. A ver, voy a quitar... ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más puedo quitarme? Vale, ya está. Vale, ahora me voy a poner... Ah, bueno, voy a esperar que llegue primero. Porque como las pociones, ya sabéis, tienen un tiempo determinado. O sea, voy a esperar que el tío vuele. Porque habéis visto que estaba como volando por encima del suelo. Cuando el tío esté preparado, pues ya me pondré las pociones y luego le damos. Pues no me la puedo poner en combate, es una putada. Así que me voy a poner esta, la furia de Vivori y la de la vitalidad. Que son las dos guays. La furia de Vivori lo que hace es aumentarte el daño causado un 50% y la de vitalidad te reduce el daño recibido un 50%.
So here I am. What do you have to tell?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
You swine!
Bueno, pues vamos a empezar el combate. Saca las cosas, primo, porque si no, me cago en la leche. Ay, ay, ay. Toma. Es durete, ya os digo, es durete. Es un tío que esquiva mucho, aguanta mucho.
You're here to face.
Toma. Toma. Yo intento darle en la cabeza porque tengo una habilidad. Joder, me acaba de dar ahí, cabrón. Tengo una habilidad que hace que el golpe en la cabeza sea definitivo. O sea que si consigo activar la habilidad dándole el cabezón, lo reviento a todo Cristo. Por eso le estoy intentando dar estoques que son ataques rápidos y que son difíciles son más difíciles de parar que un tajo, porque el tajo es más lento. Más fuerte, pero más lento. Y entonces por eso intento hacer ahí un arras. Aunque ya veis que para bastante es el perro. Venga. Ya podía darle un achaque de esos de viejo, ¿no? Cabrón. Venga, toma. ¡Puto! ¡Puto! Es un combate difícil dependiendo del nivel, claro, y de las habilidades que tengáis desbloqueadas. Porque hay algunas que os facilitarían mucho la historia. Yo no tengo muchas de esas habilidades. Tengo esta del golpe en la cabeza que os he dicho que no se ha activado. ¿Habéis visto? Me está saliendo sangre de la cabeza. El cabrón me ha hecho una hemorragia. Y no me puedo curar la hemorragia porque estoy en combate. Y la hemorragia lo que hace es que va perdiendo sangre. O sea que si la historia esta dura mucho más, me va a... ¡Ay, ay, ay! Ah, ya está, ganamos. Uf, menos mal, no me ha quedado mucha vida. Ahora que hemos acabado el combate voy a ponerme las vendas rapidísimo para quitarme la hemorragia. Vale, y me voy a poner la poción de caléndula que me recupera la vida poquito a poco. Y a hablar con este tío.
Well,
Who is that, Taffy? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some, loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that. Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know. But this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Mainhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passer scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept 2 busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard Maynard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Maynard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
Who are you working for?
I understand.
That sounds a bit fishy.
It is simply that my master does not wish to be revealed. And if we are to help one another, that is how it must remain.
What happened to Menhart?
He is dead, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I am not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
You're mistaken. I have many deaths on my conscience. But robbing the dead, that's something I have no stomach for.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Vale, pues ahora lo que tengo que hacer es volver a la posada para hablar con Fayfar, que está por ahí. O bueno, no sé si está en la posada o en el pueblo o así. Así que voy a cortar, voy a ir al pueblo a hablar y nos vemos cuando estemos delante de Fayfar. Ya se acortamos un poco el vídeo. Hasta ahora. Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí, estamos en Ratage, en el castillo, ese de ahí delante es Covila. Y bueno, tenemos que hablar con Fayfar, que es este señor de verde.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master's allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fegs. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Vale, pues tenemos que volver a Sásava para investigar a ver sobre los falsificadores y tenemos que hablar con Ulrich también. Así que como hago siempre, para cortar un poquito esto, vamos a cortar el vídeo y volvemos cuando estemos ahí. Vale, pues ya estamos aquí, estamos en la posada de Sásava y Ulrich está por aquí. No está dentro, o sea, no está fuera, así que voy a mirar dentro a ver si está. Ahí está, en la esquinita. Vale, perfecto.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? Well, it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits.
Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Vale, pues ya está, ya hemos hablado con el tío de los frescos, así que ahora tenemos que ir hacia el monasterio y vamos a ir... No está muy lejos el sitio, pero bueno, vamos a cortar y cuando llegue al monasterio volvemos. Así recorto del vídeo poco a poco. Vale, pues el tío al que estamos buscando creo que está aquí, por estas escaleras, porque no sé exactamente dónde. ¿Será por esta puerta? Hello. Aquí, perfecto.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
It was young Zmolla. What? Zmolla's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
He ran away and I doubt he'll come back. He knows the gallows await him.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had any cronies, but if he did, they'll be lying low from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that have happened, we'll have to reconsecrate part of the monastery.
Vale, ahora tenemos que hablar con el ayudante, que creo que es este de aquí. Vale, sí.
God be with you.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we ordered for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Bueno chicos, vamos a dejarlo aquí, que la misión esta se está haciendo muy larga. Espero que os esté gustando Kingdom Come Deliverance. Dale un like si es así. Suscribíos si no lo habéis hecho todavía. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Adiós.